Hello everybody! My name is Kotaro the Robin, and I am the official Sonic the Hedgehog representative of Humane Entertainment. To be fair, not Sega, but you do what you can get. You make do what you can get. Anyway, congratulations Starlight for being first, and congratulations Landbaro Kopaka for being second. And welcome to the final part of my playthrough of Sonic Battle, the fighting game spin-off taking place between Sonic Advance 2 and 3. On part 1, we played through Sonic's story, Tails' story, and Rouge's story. Then, last stream, we played through Knuckles, Amy and Cream's story. Today, we'll be going through Shadow and Emerl's story. And how fitting is it that I'm streaming the end of this playthrough on June 23rd, 2026, aka Sonic the Hedgehog's 35th anniversary. In fact, as of right now, the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitch channel is having their own stream right now. Let me put a link to them in the chat. There you go. So, yes, Sonic is having a birthday live stream featuring several big names in the Sonic community, like Games Cage, Sam Procrastinates, Kenny Adventure, Jackie Jing, Roger's Base, but also the likes of Don SR, who does a lot of speedruns, and Evan Stanley, who works on the IDW comics. Yes, happy birthday, Sonic. Yes, hope. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And it's a charity event. Yes, they're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Yes, indeed. Hello, Lan. So be sure to tune in there as well, and I will say in advance that I will probably raid that way by the end of today's stream. So anyway, enough about that. Let's try to finish today's playthrough. Most stories we've gone through in the last streams were mostly slice of life, but from Shadow's story on is when things start to get more serious, as Shadow tends to do, of course. So yeah, let's move over to the game. There we go. Alright. And yes, everything is cleared. That means that we will get Gerald's journals afterwards. Alright, so let's start with Shadow's story. Sonic's got the 6th Chaos Emerald. I've underestimated them. It could be pretty tricky if they activate the Gizoid, but Shadow holds the 7th Chaos Emerald. Yes, that is something that we've been, it's been established already that Shadow has the final Chaos Emerald, and he's been resting at Rouge's place. He believes that he is the ultimate form of life. You could just say ultimate life form, but okay. His Chaos Control. Shadow wouldn't hand over the 7th Chaos Emerald and activate the Gizoid, but even if he did, that information that I found after searching through my grandfather's work log will allow me to still conquer the world regardless. That's ominous. Because I am Dr. Eggman, evil scientist extraordinaire. There it is again. I feel it. Someone's talking to me. A strong power. Who is it? This power must not exist. Cannot allow it to happen again. The tragedy must not. Tragedy? Yes. What tragedy? The same illusion. This is it. I feel the emanations over here. Well then, let's see what we've got here. Chaos Control! Give me shelter. So, just to point out, yeah, one of the ways that people were able to figure out that this is actually taking place after Shadow the Hedgehog is the fact that Shadow essentially has most of his memories at this point, which, yeah, you don't start with that in Shadow the Hedgehog. So, yeah, once we actually stream Shadow the Hedgehog, we will actually move back in time a little bit. But that's not the only time we go back in time, because actually this, right now, takes place before Sonic's story. So, yeah, the computer. This is what called me. yeah, so this is before Eggman threw away Emerl on the beach. So yeah, again, that makes this event here take place before Sonic's story. It's the Gizoid, a legendary weapon. Rouge, what are you doing here?
Hi, Sugar.
Hey, I got information sources everywhere. There's nothing I can't find out about if... You said it was a weapon? You'll never change, will you? Yeah, always the business. That robot, Gizoid, is known as the ultimate life form, just like you, except he's 4,000 years older. I heard the doctor was hiding something really big, and I guess this is it. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Dang. What's so funny? It's been a while since we fought together like this. I guess it has been a while since Shadow the Hedgehog, I guess. Just don't get in my way. You too. Alright, so the thing with Shadow is that he actually has a lot of defense, and his attacks normally would do a lot of damage, but his stats of attack is actually a little bit lower, actually. So if you really want to have a very overpowered Emerl, what you would do is just have Shadow's attacks, but then give Emerl stronger attack stats, and suddenly Shadow's attacks, they do a lot of damage. So yeah, as Shadow himself, it just does a lot of hits instead. So yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this.
I'll show you my ultimate power.
So Shadow has this dive kick, which can use to kind of juggle opponents, especially because the anticipation of the kick itself actually does damage as well. He also has this air dash thing, which is a pretty good way to navigate your way through the environment. Oh, I guess Rouge decided to beat that one. Sure. Oh, sheesh. Alright. His shot attack is this thing. Yeah, so he just creates a distortion in space itself, you know, let's just casually do that. And he also has this. Yeah, Chaos Burst, which is, well, I would say it's a prototype of the Chaos Blast, but technically this comes after Chaos Blast. I guess the way I would look at it is that Chaos Burst is what Shadow can do if he isn't completely enraged, which is like a safer version of Chaos Blast. That's kind of how I see it. Also, the cool thing with the aim attack of Shadow is that he teleports in like that. That's honestly, it's one of the reasons why I very much like to give Emerl the heavy attack of Shadow in particular, because that just makes it so that Emerl will also do the teleportation thing if you hit them with a heavy attack. So back in the very first stream, I gave a mention that Sonic's run in this game, the skill card for Sonic's run, is not the fastest run in this game. Like, it's the third fastest, in fact. And yeah, Shadow is in fact the second fastest. So that's some controversy there, that in this game considers Shadow to be faster than Sonic. But yeah, there's even a faster run speed than even Shadow, in fact. So I'll point that out when we get there.
break a sweat.
Hey, not bad. An opening. Ugh. Shadow. What happened? That was just one of the doctor's random robots. It's nothing. I don't think it's nothing. Hey, Shadow. This isn't good. Intruder. Shut up already. Oh well, I'll take you to Club Rouge. Hey, Shadow, can't you even walk on your own? Yeah, this is, they don't make it that clear, but Shadow's supposed to be, like, completely knocked out right now. Like, Rouge is just carrying him. Like, I guess they didn't want to create a new sprite for it, but yeah. In story, Shadow is actually supposed to be completely knocked out at this point. And this is how Shadow ends up at Rouge's place and was, yeah, sleeping there for a while, which we found out in Amy's story. We're here. Can't believe he'd fall down right in front of the store. Have me carry anything that's heavier than jewelry. The nerve. I'll never do this again. Not even for all the jewelry in the... Well... I guess there is a limit to her. You're still alive, right? Shadow. He's not bad looking, but... And this is how we start catching up with all the other stories until we actually are after Cream's story that we played through last stream. I was created. Awaken the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. Please, Shadow. Maria. I can move. I'm still alive. I need to go to it. Are you really Shadow? You can't be the military's top secret weapon. Yeah, so it's like the dialogue's a little bit different, but this is meant to be a flashback to the first meeting between Sonic and... no, not Sonic. Eggman and Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2. Doctor. Must not repeat the tragedy. Hey, can you hear me? Respond. No. You must have already established a link. So yeah, every time we saw Shadow throughout all the other stories, he's kind of been droning through everything. Yeah, when he said I didn't regain my strength yet, yeah, he really was recovering the entire time. Shadow. Hey, you over here. Won't listen to me, eh? In that case, I'll destroy you with my bare hands. Hey, stop that! Get her away and give me that robot. And if I say no, then I will destroy you too. I still haven't regained my full power yet. Listen to me, whatever you do, don't let Dr. Eggman get a hold of the Gizoid. I'll be back. Until then, take care of it, Sonic the Hedgehog. Looks like you both have one thing in common. Persistence. Sonic the Hedgehog. Awakening as a weapon of war. Chaos Emerald. Shadow, what are you doing here? Looks like you discovered what Emerl really is. Yeah. Then why don't you destroy it now? You must destroy it before it collects all the Chaos Emeralds and uses its true power. Shadow. There's no need to repeat past tragedies. Nobody else ever needs to go through the things that I have. Out of the way, I'll finish it now. Shadow, I respect you, but Emerald's our friend. If you attack one of us, then I'll do whatever it takes to protect him. Looks like you'll never understand. The builders will never know how their creations truly feel. Ally. Looks like we formed a new team. And I think this is actually supposed to be like a flashback to Sonic Heroes, in fact, when Shadow was found by Rouge. Rouge.
Hi, Sugar.
Yes. Good morning, Shadow. Has the prince finally awakened? I must go. I must go to the Gizoid, to the Emerald. Hey, You can leave as you please, but don't you dare pass out on me again. Who do you think dragged you here in the first place? You? That's right. You aren't even going to thank me? It figures. You men are all alike, you know that? Thanks, Rouge. Thanks for saving me. I cannot allow myself to die just yet. Emerald Beach. Huh? You're looking for Emerl, right? He's always there. I went ahead and told them about you anyway. Huh. Ally. What, you got a problem with it? No, I don't. Alright. So, off to Emerald Beach then. Because again, this seems to be like the default place of Sonic throughout this entire story. Shadow? Sonic the Hedgehog, where is Emerl? He's at Tails' place. Tell me something, why are you after him anyway? I'm not here to steal him, I'm here to welcome him as a fellow weapon of war. Welcome him? Haven't you noticed? His awakening as the legendary weapon of war, Gizoid, is close at hand. Awakening? He already has 6 Chaos Emeralds, right? Yeah. And with my Chaos Emerald, that makes 7. The Gizoid will be awakened when it has collected 7 Chaos Emeralds. Right now, its true power lies dormant. However, I can feel it. I can feel the power. A power greater than you can imagine. I've heard that he who collects 7 Chaos Emeralds will be granted unlimited energy. You did more than hear about it, Sonic. You had the ultimate. You've had this ultimate energy several times at this point, but okay. So you're trying to tell me that awakening Emerl is dangerous? Dangerous? He's a weapon, one created with enough power to destroy the world. Awakening him is sheer madness. I don't think he has it in him. The Emerl I know would never destroy the world. What about you? You say he's the ultimate weapon, but weren't you supposed to be the military's ultimate secret weapon? Maybe you've forgotten, but I seem to recall you saving humanity at some point, after he tried to destroy it, but, whatever. That was for Maria. Exactly. If you have a heart, you would never use your power for the force of evil. There's no way you could. Weapons aren't supposed to have hearts, but both you and Emerl do. You guys, you aren't just weapons. No, you are wrong. We were created as weapons. If the people of this world ever want peace, they must destroy us. Shadow? One more thing, Rouge said that there is a keyword that can free Emerl. If we could find out what it is, Emerl could become just a normal robot. Huh, such hopeless dreams. Weapons have no need for a conscience. Freedom? What use is a weapon that does not follow orders? I have a different kind of a link with Gizoid. Like me, he's a weapon. No doubt about it. He's a weapon to be used by his master. Shadow. Alright. Just take Emerl already. If you're not going to listen to me, then do whatever you want. Yeah. Then you don't care if I exterminate Emerl. I'd like to see you try. Oh, you don't think I could? You have a heart. Emerl has a heart. I don't think either of you has it in you to kill. Maybe you guys should just play games together or something. There is a Chaos Emerald here. Emerl, what are you doing here? He probably felt my Chaos Emerald's power. I can feel it resonating with him. You have a Chaos Emerald. Give me the Emerald. Power. Give me power. Emerl. What's wrong, Sonic? Why are you looking at me like that? It's like a little additional identity thing there, or personality. Perhaps now you believe me. He was created as a weapon. You were lucky in that you met him before he awakened. But you cannot not deny the Gizoid's true identity. Sonic? Go with Shadow, Emerl. I want you to find out who you truly are. How? How else? Get Eggman to tell you. That chubby old guy? That sounds like fun. I'll be right back then. Okay, and try to find out what that guy is up to. See if you can find out more about that final something or other that Knuckles was talking about. You never can tell what that old man is planning. I too have things that I wish to speak to Dr. Eggman about. Let's go, Emerl. So begins our path to ruin. Oh, and tell Mom that she has to go jogging and do at least 200 sit-ups, and she has to eat salad with no dressing. Some ultimate weapon you are. So yeah, any watchers of Avatar: Last Airbender, Emerl's essentially like Zuko, like the one everybody passes on one character to the other so they can have their emotional journey and all that. And yeah, now it's I guess Sonic even kind of decided, yeah, you know what, let's hand Emerl to Shadow so he can have his character moment with Emerl. Something stopping us from going to Eggman. Chaos Gamma. Target, codename Shadow. Objective, destroy. It appears that the good doctor thinks I'm his enemy. Target, codename Gizoid. Objective, destroy. Alright. Yeah, might as well just show the trap, because the trap of, I'm just looking through his Sonic tags on social media, and apparently Sonic Battles mentioned in his stream. No idea in what capacity, though. Wow, that's... Well, what are the odds? Alright. Anyway, yeah, the trap of Shadow is kind of interesting, because usually, with the trap things, you would set it somewhere. I mean, the thing is literally called set. So, but with Shadow, your trap actually follows you? So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Additionally, I'll just do this again. Alright.
I'll show you my ultimate power.
Yeah, so first he throws it, but then it follows Shadow. So it's more like a shield, if anything. So yeah, kind of interesting.
Initiating recovery mode.
I'm actually kind of surprised that the... Oh boy. I'm actually surprised that the shot attack of Shadow is not Chaos Spear. Like, Chaos Spear is kind of like his default projectile attack thing. And yet, in this game, his shot attack is the Chaos Magic instead.
Initiating recovery mode.
All right. Look at Emerl's movesets at this point. It's all over the place, and I love it.
Initiating recovery mode.
Nope. Yeah, gotta be careful with opponents using traps, especially if I have a trap equipped right now. That means that I don't guard against it.
Initiating recovery mode.
Oh, sheesh, I keep overshooting. There we go.
Initiating recovery mode.
There we go.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, so this Shadow Eagle here, this is actually the aim attack, not the aerial attack so much as the attack that you do after, after doing the heavy attack. Oh, and that's the style that we are using right now, actually, for Emerl, because it makes you explode. Skill points have increased by 2. How did I lose? I even acquired an Emerald Shard. The only one who can use the true power of the Chaos Emeralds is me. Destroy. Yeah, sure. I'll just...
Show you my ultimate power.
Yeah, like I said, instead of a shot attack being Chaos Spear, it's this instead. Like, just kind of find it interesting how they did not choose to give him Chaos Spear, because Chaos Spear has been there since Sonic Adventure 2, so it's not like... It's not like it's an obscure thing that only appeared later or something.
Initiating recovery mode.
Yeah, Shadow's maneuverability is pretty much a great big advantage against Gamma in particular, because a lot of Shadow's moves allows him to just quickly move around and away from Chaos Gamma's explosion thing, the initiating recovery mode thing.
Recovery mode.
Like a lot of other characters, like for example Knuckles, they have attacks that have a lot of commitment to them, which means that the moment you actually do a punch, yeah, you're gonna be stuck in that punch animation for a while, and that makes it so that the moment Gamma is initiating recovery mode, that not stun locks you, it locks you into the animation, and thus you can't really escape from it. Whereas Shadow's attacks are very fast and you finish it pretty quickly as well, and thus you can just quickly get away like this.
Recovery mode.
Didn't even break a sweat.
The back kick, or the I like to see it as a donkey kick. Like it's like how a donkey would kick. Funnily enough. Oh, on recovery mode. Skill points have increased by 1. Destroy, 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 destroy. Shadow the donkey. Yes, indeed. Fool. Emerl, do you see? This is the fate for weapons of war. I don't understand. I'm sad, Shadow. I know. Quite something, of course, that Shadow is the one that will teach Emerl how to be sad. That's in character for Shadow, of all things, I guess. Destroy, destroy. Destroy, destroy. Can't move anymore. Let's go. Night Babylon is just ahead of the doctor's lab. Give me shelter. Gamma. No better teacher, yeah? And we're back here. I mean, that goes both ways. For Shadow, he's been here at the start of his story, and Emerl was here only recently with Cream's story. So yeah, I guess for both of them. Oh hey, back here. The doctor's mother computer. I never imagined that I'd be here again. Tell me, what am I? What is the Gizoid? We were created as weapons, so why is it that we have hearts? Why do we have souls? What the heck are we? Professor Gerald. Rouge? You are his ultimate creation, the ultimate life form. And during the output experiment of a Chaos Emerald, he discovered it and reactivated the ancient battle weapon, Gizoid. Yes, Emerl. Where did you learn that? I looked it up on the doctor's computer. I found one of Professor Gerald's old research files, which are the things that we've been reading at the end of every story. But that only happens if you've actually finished all the stories, which is what I did. Why did Gerald give me a soul? He was not interested in researching weapons. He was researching a way to bring happiness and hope to all people. But he was forced by the government and by the military to use his research for war. Of course. That's why he gave you and Gizoid a soul identical to his beloved granddaughter, Maria. Maria. His hope was that no matter how crazed and obsessed with destruction mankind might become, the weapons themselves would never fight. Shadow, you are afraid of your own power. It troubles you. But you've never used your powers recklessly. Savage. Oh, hey, congratulations on being a third Kodaya Sea Mossflower. So yeah, we're playing Sonic Battle right now on the anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog himself. So yeah, after this stream, we are going to the actual birthday stream of Sonic the Hedgehog himself. Yes, hi Kodaius. But you've never used your powers recklessly. I beg to differ. I've seen Sonic Adventure 2. I've also seen Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, I don't know if he never used his power recklessly. You've never used it selfishly. No comment. For upon them my arrival was short fell. Well, I mean, it's fine. I'm happy you're here either way, Kadias. Gerald's wishes have come true. Okay, I guess. Okay, to be fair, Shadow technically never used it selfishly. He used it in what he believed to be Maria's wish. So, in a way, it's not selfish so much as just him not realizing what her actual wish was. So, yeah. Hello, Kadias. It may fall short, but it is sweet regardless. Indeed. You too, Emerl. Me too? You were created as a weapon, yet you feel sympathy for living beings. However, Gerald did not create you, and he was unable to completely erase the destructive powers within you. That part of you still exists. So, he programmed you with a special code. And if the keywords of that code were to be activated, Gerald's program would be complete. You'd become just like Shadow. What are the keywords? Bring hope to humanity. Bring hope to humanity? Huh. Kinda touching. How do we input the code? Now, about that... Well... You have to do it when he awakens. So, basically, when he absorbs this Chaos Emerald... It would appear so. Huh. Looks like I've got no other choice. Shadow, that's your... It's alright. I will always be with Maria. Shadow... Emerl, take it. This is the last Chaos Emerald. Skill points have increased by 10. Show me your power, or I shall not obey. I represent all things, and shall become Gizoid, the conqueror of all. We've heard this in one of the journals, but this is also, the broken up version. Or on Sonic Story, Emerl was trying to say this, but he was too broken to actually complete the sentence. So here is the actual full sentence. Well, now that's the big difference. Also, do notice that the moment Emerl has awakened, that third eye is also opening. So that's kind of ominous, isn't it? Gizoid, ancient weapon of legend. I, as your new master, command you. Bring hope to humanity. Hey now, don't go and get all serious on me like that, Shadow. Look who's talking. You remind me a little too much of a certain spiky, smug little... Watch your mouth. You're free now. Eggman will no longer have any control over you. Thanks, Shadow. And you too, Rouge. Oh, I appreciate that. But if you really want to thank me, give me some jewelry. There's one last thing I'd like to ask of you. What is this time? Let us battle one last time to see who truly is the strongest. My body wasn't healed completely before, but now I'm ready. I am the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. I will crush anyone who stands in my way. You sure about that? I don't want you whining about how you didn't have your Chaos Emerald and stuff. I no longer need it. I have Maria in my heart. Yeah, actually, that is something to consider, actually. Yeah, Shadow still has all his moves, despite the fact that he gave away his Chaos Emerald. Usually, you would think that he needs a Chaos Emerald in order to use Chaos Control. Yet,
I'll show you my ultimate power.
Here you go. He can still use Chaos Control. So, I guess it really is that, he still has Maria in his heart, you could say, and he's just channeling that instead. So that's pretty cool. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, I did give Emerl that, recovery mode thing, so yeah. I think with the way I've made Emerl, I essentially made it so that almost every... Yeah, I think every battle where I play a Shadow, I will have to face someone who explodes. That's something. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I haven't been keeping track what Emerl is guarding against right now. Okay, so power then. Alright. Okay, then I feel like... Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that after I beat Emerl with a shot attack, that probably Emerl switched over to the shot attack to be the thing it guards against. He guards against. Okay, I don't think he's guarding against the trap now. Yeah, okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Huh, never really figured that as a combo, really. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. But, apparently that's a trick you can do. Just, throw the trap forward and then knock the enemy in it. Okay. Alright, so, captured... Question mark, question mark, question mark? Yeah, every character has a rare card that is this question mark, question mark, question mark thing. And they are stronger versions of one of their special attacks. In Knuckles' case, yeah, remember how Knuckles makes a meteorite fall down? Well, this one would make 3 meteorites fall down. So yeah, it's, like I said, it's like an upgraded version of their existing moves. I guess in lore, I think Emerl is just kind of powering it up himself because, well, he is the ultimate weapon and all that. Skill points increased by 1. You boys have fun. I'm going home. I swear, why do men like to fight so much? I can't take much more of this. See you later, Rouge. Can I visit your room again sometime? Idiot. Emerl, one more time. Wait a second, Shadow. What, are you backing down? Would it be okay if I went to see Sonic, Tails, and everyone again? Yeah, tell me you're not a kid anymore. Once you've fought them all, come back and see me. Yeah, so this is how they kind of fill up this story for a bit. That you actually are going to have a rematch with every other character right now. We'll finish our fight then. I'll be at Central Highway. I'll be waiting. Okay, you better be warmed up when I get back. Okay, I said everyone. Not everyone. But at the very least, most of them. It's actually Emerl's story where you actually get to fight every one of them. All right, so I guess since we are here, we might as well just have Rouge as our first rematch.
Hi, Sugar.
You think just because you got a little stronger, you can defeat me? Let's find out. Listen, boy, never underestimate an agent. You'll get burned.
See what you got.
Alright, I have all these Creep the Rabbit abilities, which, yeah, definitely are some overpowered moves. Again, look at how all over the place this combo of Emerl is. It really is all over the place. I love it. Oh. Jumped right in that one. Okay, she is guarding against shots right now. By the way, these final two chapters, or stories, yeah, these final two stories with Shadow and Emerl, these are usually the best chapters to farm battle cards from. Because, again, you have the ability to almost fight with everybody. So that means that if you are in need of Rouge cards, for example, well, just keep having rematches with Rouge. If you are lacking in Sonic cards, keep having rematches with Sonic. So yeah, it's so that makes these two stories pretty useful in that regard. I do find it interesting how, as part of Emerl's replication of Cream's attacks, like, cheese actually appears. Like, you would almost, you would figure that instead it would have been like a mechanical Chow drone that would come out instead. But no, it's actually cheese. So that's interesting. Boy, we're getting a lot of rare cards after one another. Which is a shame, because I already have all the cards. Alright, Knuckles Color 1. Skill points have increased by 1. I'll admit, you're not half bad. I don't think there's anything left for me to teach you. Alright. Okay, so Shadow is over here at Central Highway. Well, let's see what happens if we actually go here. I told you to come back after you've fought everyone. We'll sell this then. Alright. Well, here at the Central Lab, who do we find? Tails? No, actually, this is where Cream is. Interesting. I mean, I guess there's also a museum here, so that could also be why she's here. I learned so much from you, Emerl. The one who gets 10 KOs wins, just like before. It's so strange to see you all grown up. Yes, and Emerl was able to grow up specifically because of the amount of moves learned from Cream. Because that is how you actually create a real ultimate life form. Those were two cheeses just clashing as one another there. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. No, dang. Okay, wait. If she is using the shot attack, yeah. That means I can use it too. Oh boy. Oh, sheesh. No, she even countered that. Huh. And they both kinda combined one another, the Rouge attack and Cream's attack. That's pretty cool. Pretty sure that won't work. Yeah, most of the time it probably won't work because I'm sure she would be guarding against at least one of those two attacks. Nope. Okay, she has the Ichikoro right now though, so I should be careful. Well, I say that, and then she beats me. Oh, God. I think that one was the Omochao trap thing. Wow, you're really strong. You're no longer our little Emerl. It's kind of sad in a way. Alright. Off to... Well, I wonder who we're gonna face on in Amy's room. Oh, Amy, really? Hurry up and come home to help me with my diet. Okay? There we go. Oh well. Oh. Okay, the other characters really are starting to guard a lot now. I mean, I guess we are heading towards the final story, so it kind of makes sense that they would up the AI a little bit. Even so, I would argue that Knuckles' story and even Rouge's story are usually where the game is at its most difficult, really. Sheesh. Well, at least she got hit by an explosion. Yeah, Amy's boxing gloves attacks are actually, I think if we go with combo attacks, Amy's boxing gloves are actually very useful because they are fast enough that if you get the timing right, the first and second attack, you can kind of loop them after one another and just stun lock the opponent the entire time. Luckily, the computer never does that, because, well, it's clearly an unintentional feature. But yeah, if you really want to play competitively or something, Amy's first and second attack is actually the ones you really want to equip. Alright, the gift. You've gotten stronger. Now that you've perfected your fighting, I feel much better having you help me with my diet. Sure. Okay, I know that to the left is, yes, take notes. Yeah, so, I know going to the left here would be to Emerald Town and all that, but I actually want to go to Holy Summit first. I want to actually go to the Emerald Town last, in fact. So I guess Knuckles didn't want to actually fight at his house. He wants to fight at his ruins just further away from his house.
Yo!
Don't think I've been playing around all this time. Let's get this over with. All right, give me your best shot. Come on.
Stone fists!
It is kind of funny how Rouge's special attack here is something that Knuckles is very vulnerable to, which, I don't know. I wonder if it's made like that on purpose. Of course, he can, yeah, he can block against it, of course, but still, just that once it actually does, if it actually is able to hit Knuckles, then it's actually, you can hit Knuckles very easily with it. Oh no. He's burrowing somewhere. Alright. Rouge is the weakness of many men. That, yeah, that's one way to look at it. Oh, fine. Obviously he would be blocking against it now. Technically, yeah, I am guarding as a trap, actually. There we go. Yeah, just abuse what you are guarding against and just to build up your Ichikoro. Poor Knuckles. And also Mur. That, yeah, that also works. Okay, he is guarding against shots. Okay, then there we go. The Knuckles straight. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna be very honest. If you are having trouble with Knuckles' moveset, I think this is the main culprit, really. This first attack of Knuckles, it makes you move forward for a bit. Actually, a lot of action games do that, where you actually move forward a bit for the first attack. It makes it easier to hit, in theory. But the thing is that in this game, you move forward, but you can actually pass by your enemy. Whereas most other games, if your first attack actually moves forward a bit, at least you are stopped by the collision of the opponent. But yeah, you don't have that in this game. So that makes it so that this attack makes you overshoot a lot. So yeah, I think if they really want to fix up Knuckles' moveset for a bit, my recommendation would be to make it so that this attack actually stops itself from overshooting, at least. Just something to, yeah, fix up Knuckles' moveset for a little bit. Because otherwise, Knuckles' moveset is actually pretty good. But it's just that this trips up a lot of people, it turns out. Skill points increased by 2. Ugh, how could this be? Don't think you've beaten me. Okay, now we're off to Emerald Town. And it only makes sense to have Sonic for last, or at least supposedly for last. So let's go face off against Tails, my Lord and Savior himself. Emerl, I already heard the news from Rouge. Congratulations. I promised Shadow I'd come and battle with you all. You want to go around? Sure. Oh, wow, he immediately knew how to, which one to defend against. That's actually kind of impressive. How are your feelings on having to beat Tails? I'm happy that he is merciful enough to give me a chance and to make me feel like I actually beat him. It's part of why I appreciate the merciful nature of Tails, and I will allow him to. That reminds me, actually, yeah, so the class reunion was a lot of fun. Turns out I'm not the only Tails-fearing one out there. I've actually met a lot of Yeah, I met a lot of Battle Cuckoo combatants who are trying not to piss off Tails, and also have heard the horror stories of his napalm bombs. Which, yeah, goes to show how Tails is, in fact, holding back right now, because I don't see him using napalm bombs right now, which kind of implies that Tails is holding back this entire time. Which, as I said, makes me happy about how merciful he is. I'd like to believe that this is actually the reason why Tails uses things like ring bombs and stun bombs and all that. I think it's kind of like him holding himself back from actually being the most powerful character out there. I think the big difference between Tails and Cream is that Cream doesn't care. She actually is that powerful. One more left. No. Oh, sheesh. Okay, so he is guarding against shot attacks. That means that... There we go. Power attacks hits. Tails Cyclone. Question for the chat. Is this the kind of game you would play? I've been beaten. Yes, sure, you've been beaten, Tails. There's nothing left I can teach you. Well, you could teach me how to use your napalm bombs. That would be quite something. There's no way you can beat me. I don't care how strong you've gotten. We'll see. I can't stay a kid forever, you know. Got pretty smug, I see. Let's go. I mean, you did let Emerl hang out with Shadow. Of course he would become smug. Oh, sheesh, I keep using it. There we go. Oh. Ah, gotcha. It is pretty cool that, well, okay, sure, the Emerald Beach is kind of like Sonic's default hangout spot during this story. Still, this is where Sonic and Emerl have met one another for the first time, so it is kind of fitting that this fight would have been in Emerald Beach. Yeah, the big benefit of Cream's moves is the fact that you... Like, most of them are kind of ranged attacks. Like, I don't need to actually be on the ground. I just know the tornado is going to be on the ground. So, if I'm just above the opponent, well, there you go. It will hit. Unless they guard against it, of course. But, yeah. Makes it very easy to hit your opponents with these moves. Like, Shadow also has a shot attack that always ends up on the ground. The difference is that it kind of ends up on the ground at an angle, whereas this Chow Tornado thing of Cream is just directly below you, which makes it easier to aim that way. Alright, the windmill. Phew, not bad. You've gotten stronger, but you're still not strong enough. I'm not even trying my hardest yet. Alright, Sonic. Try fighting someone else first, then we'll talk. Oh? Well, the only other person out there would be Shadow, and I'm gonna face off against him now. Curious, isn't it? I see you fought everyone. Come see me after you finish your preparations. I'll fight you whenever you're ready. Alright? So yeah, just giving you the chance to edit your skills if you need to. But yeah, let's fight against Shadow, which would be the last fight of this story? Question mark?
I'll show you my ultimate power.
Enough talk, let's do this. Ready when you are. Oh, right, I don't actually have to be worried about Shadow exploding. Oh boy, we can both teleport all over the place, great. I do like teleport moves in action games in particular. Like it, once you face off against another opponent that can also teleport all over the place, yeah, it just kind of becomes a Dragon Ball Z fight that way. It's part of the reason why those who have played stuff like Devil May Cry makes it a pretty cool thing if you give Dante Trickster, for example, and then you fight against Virgil. Yeah, both of you will be dashing all over the place, and it just looks so cool if you know how to do that. Nope. Nope. Oh, dang. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, okay. No, well, at least got hit there. Okay, he's guarding against power attacks. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, the Shadow Dash. Also pretty useful, but I actually do like the short hop of Cream because the short range makes it so that the dash attack will come out faster. Alright, skill points have increased by 1. I should concede that you are my equal. Hey man, I'm just getting warmed up. You're just as mouthy as him too. Looks like we've got a guest. Come back later. Oh, alright. Well, I guess later would be now. Hey, Emerl. Sonic. I figured Shadow wouldn't be able to give you enough of a challenge by himself, so I came. Yep, you sound exactly alike. What do you say, Emerl? You want to take us both on at once? It'll be tough. No problem, no problem. No holding back. I hope you two don't get hurt. Yeah, so here's the big actual team up between Sonic and Shadow versus Emerl. That is quite something. Which, yeah, if you need any evidence of Emerl's canonical power, yeah, Emerl beats Sonic and Shadow at the same time. That's actually quite impressive. Sure, we've already fought some fights that happened to after foreshadowing by the fights last stream. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what I want to say. We have fought off against fights, but you could almost argue, well, they are just inferior copies of Sonic and Shadow's moves. They don't have their experiences in combat or whatever, so that kind of gives you some leeway in thinking about how strong Emerl actually is by being able to beat Sonic and Shadow. But no, this is actually Sonic and Shadow, so that is actually pretty impressive of Emerl for being able to canonically beat these two. Which, yeah, come think of it, the Shadow Generations animation where Shadow, in the past, fought against Emerl. Wouldn't it be so amazing if they actually did an animated adaptation of this fight in particular? Like, this fight would look amazing with those animations. Okay, both of them can be hit by shot attacks. Nope.
Here I come.
Oh no. Oh. All right. Wow. Even beat both of them at the same time. All right. The Sonic Kick and the Shadow Chop. It's kind of funny how we got two attacks that also have literally their names on it. Skill points have increased by 1. Thank you, Shadow, Sonic. I'm so glad to have met you, and everyone else too. I don't know what my creator was thinking when he made me, but I'm glad that he did because I got to meet all of you. When I first met you all, I was like a little baby robot who couldn't do anything. I couldn't even talk. I was weak, but you all protected me and played with me. I'm sure there were times when I was a burden or I was in the way. But in my time with you, I never felt in danger or worried, as Gerald programmed me to. All I ever felt was fun and excitement, and happiness too. I continue to hope they get that team to make more Sonic animation, maybe even a full-fledged series. Yeah, that would be awesome, really. There's no need for a weapon to have feelings. This is ridiculous. I'm leaving. Hey, Shadow, maybe you should try learning a thing or two from Emerl and be more honest with yourself. I expect anything different out of you, though. But hey, Emerl, I'm not your guardian anymore, so if there's one thing I want to leave you with, it's this. I want you to live your life to the fullest. You know what? I just read the comic Scrapnik Island. Like, I do love how this is like a common thing with Sonic, just telling you to live your life to the fullest. Like, there's also Sonic and Black Knight, which also has Sonic essentially give the same message again. And yeah, I just like how this is a consistent thing with Sonic, it turns out. Thanks, you too. Look who's all grown up now. One more thing, you need to work on your punches. They just look lame. Who showed you how to punch anyway? Well, that would be Kareem, Chaos Gamma, and Amy, in fact. Look, punches should be more like this. Professor Gerald's Journal 7. Yeah, so this is our... Well, the 7th journal is not the last journal. We'll get to the last journal in the next story. I have heard there was an accident at the research facility. Everything is gone. My own Maria's name was among the list of casualties. My beloved granddaughter. They tell me her parting words were, "Bring hope to humanity." Yeah, so "Bring hope to humanity" was, in fact, Maria's last words. I have decided that the keyword to activate the Gizoid's free-willed emotions-based AI program will be those very words. Bring hope to humanity. My poor, poor Maria. You know, the sad thing is that, really, if we just were able to end the story here, it would be quite a happy story. But no, we still have one more story left, and oh, that was a doozy, guys. You know, it would be nice if it just said to be concluded here in Shadow Story, since it leads directly to Emerald Story. Speaking of which, let's go to Emerald Story. Emerl, who has come to realize that he has the same soul as Shadow does, has finally obtained 7 Chaos Emeralds. However, Dr. Eggman has not given up on his plans for the world domination yet. The Phi's were all destroyed. Chaos and Gamma. Okay, okay, so this is a typo. It's meant to say Chaos Gamma, because clearly Chaos has not been working for Eggman during all this, so yeah, Chaos Gamma. Gamma is useless too. All the Chaos Emeralds have been taken by Sonic and his disgusting friends. The Gizoid has been equipped with 7 Chaos Emeralds. Now that he has been awakened, combined with the training that Sonic and his pals put him through, he should be extremely powerful. Most people would give up here, I suppose. But not I, for I am a genius scientist, Eggman. If my grandfather's journal is correct. This time you'll learn, Sonic. Alright. Ominous.
Hey!
So I said you're still far from being perfect. Hahaha. Well, well, well. How are you doing, my dirty little spiked rat, and my useless weapon? Eggman, did you come all the way here just to mess with Emerl again? You know, being over-persistent won't win you any popularity contest. Chaos is useless. I called him for help so many times he never answers back. Yeah, that's also a way you could interpret that, I guess. Enough with the small talk. I have no use for this pile of junk anyway. I have completed the perfect weapon. I have installed the final egg blaster. Alright, that thing they've been building up this entire time. On the ultimate planet-destroying battleship, the Death Egg. Which is, what, Death Egg number 3 at this point? Wait, hold on. Yeah, because there's been Sonic Fighters, which is Death Egg 2. So yeah, I guess this would be Death Egg 3 then. Stupendous. It's wonderful. Unless, I guess Sonic Mania... Well, Sonic Mania could be... like, okay, I really have lost count. I genuinely do not know how many Death Eggs there's been in the meantime. Stupendous. It's wonderful. I tell you, it is my greatest creation ever. With this, I will finally accomplish my goal of world domination. I can see it now. The world will bow before me. You can do naught but wait, cowering in fear. You poor weaklings. You shall learn to fear me. So long, my loudmouth, spiky rat friend. The next time we meet, I shall be the king of the world. Ha 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 ha. The old guy sure seems excited. Well, it looks like the final something or other that Knuckles was telling me about is finally finished. I guess we're not the only ones who've got a score to sell here. Sonic, Emerl, have you seen it? Unless this is the original Death Egg, I don't. Yeah, I don't. We saw it get destroyed in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's, yeah, Yeah, I really don't know how many Death Eggs there's been. I really have lost count. A giant battleship has appeared in Holy Summit. Hey, Tails. Yeah, we heard. I swear, that old guy just doesn't know when to give up. He couldn't get his hands on Emerl, so he goes and whips up another one of his weird inventions. And now he's shouting something about taking over the world. Of course. Well, he was the one that woke me up in the first place. I've got a few things to sell with him. You really have grown up, Emerl. Looks like we got a hike to Holy Summit. Emerl, Tails. Alright, but something's not right. Why would he be so out and out honest about his plans? Okay, to be fair, Tails, Eggman has never been much of a secret keeper of his plans, really. So, even the government keeps some things a secret. Even the government? I think that's like their whole thing, keeping things a secret. Feels too deliberate, like he's trying to lure us into following him. I've got a bad feeling about this. Anyway, I'll go fetch a warp transporter so we can reach the battleship. Of course, Tails just has that on hand, you know. So go to Holy Summit and I'll meet you there. Alright, well, we are at Holy Summit now. You came, as expected. Knuckles, what on earth is this? When that battleship appeared, the estuary instantly froze over, and chaos appeared. Yeah, so when I actually talked about chaos, I specifically wanted to point that out because chaos actually is in this game. So he's just sitting there, guarding the Death Egg. Chaos is the guardian god of the Chow. He only shows himself in times of great crisis. Looks like we're in deep trouble this time. Things are finally getting exciting. So that's the Death Egg, huh? I can see why the old guy was so excited. That thing is huge. Sonic. Tails. I brought the transporter, but it takes a while to charge up and it only has one charge left. Really? Well, Emerl, you should be the one to go, shouldn't you? You bet. Why don't you go pay the old man a visit and thank him? Yeah. Don't leave until you're ready. Alright. We'll be waiting at our usual spots if you want to practice some techniques beforehand. Thank you. Emerl, are you ready? Then I'll turn the transporter on. Okay. So, if you want to go to the final battles, plural, yeah, you can just go to Death Egg right now. But, this is the chance to, refight everyone again, but this time it's optional. Yeah, now you can actually fight with everyone, in fact, which includes, Chaos over here. Well, Chaos doesn't have much to say right now. That said, I am not going to fight yet because I actually want to show something first. Yeah, in Central City, because every now and then I pass by this Sonic Team building here. Well, if you actually interact with this Sonic Team building, accessing the Gizoid's forbidden data, please input the password. Yeah, so you can enter several passwords, which you would get from promotional materials and all that. But I actually already have all of them. Password incorrect. Yeah, but it's through this password system that you get certain abilities. Well, yeah. So I think all of them are ground power attacks. Like, notice I have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, etc. But after this, oh, here's Sonic again, but a lot stronger. Like, just to compare and contrast. All right, so that's like 6 on power and 5 on speed, and this is just a maximum on both power and speed. Okay, so yeah, what is this Sonic combo? Well, it's not just Sonic. You get a Tails combo, Knuckles combo, Shadow combo, Rouge combo, Amy combo, Green combo, E102 combo, and Chaos combo. So what this does is that this attack is essentially unblockable. Like, even if you have power as something you block against, you still won't actually block against it. These are like the most overpowered attacks there is, and just to show them off, I am going to use every character combo on every character. So yeah, since we are going to face off against Chaos, I'm going to equip the Chaos combo right now, just to show how that looks. Okay, so it is set as the ground power. So yeah, what these combos are is usually they are like super sped up versions of the first, second, and third attacks of the respective characters. So this is that of Chaos, and Chaos does love to stretch his arms and all that. So yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like yeah, for anyone who has played Street Fighter, it's essentially like Akuma's move from Street Fighter, the Raging Demon combo. Whoa, yeah. Yes, wow, indeed. Nope. Oh, no. Well, let's try again. But yeah, it's very likely that Chaos actually has put power as what he guards against now. And yet, this still goes through the guard either way. Which, again, is what makes these, like, the most overpowered moves. And every combo card essentially works the same way. Like, they don't really have that much variety to them. It's always just, yeah, the looping of the first, second, and third attacks that just goes by so quickly that the opponent has no way to actually counter it. At that point, it's just aesthetics, really. Which is why I'm just going to show every character combo on their respective characters. Oh, dropped while doing it. There we go. And yeah, by fighting against Chaos, that is how you can get Chaos cards, of course. Good talk, Chaos. Yeah, come to think of it, we have officially fought with Chaos now, so it actually would make sense that I would add some Chaos moves. Actually, okay, I think I do know something. So, Chaos is... Oh no, that's a dash attack. The dash itself. Yeah. So Chaos's dash is that he melts, in fact. So how does Emerl adapt that? Interesting. Let's see. Wait, what was the air action of Chaos again? Oh, it's like a smaller double jump. No, Amy's double jump is actually better. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'll do this stretch Chaos thing as the first attack now. Let's see. The heavy attack. No, I kind of like the Chaos Nightmare thing. The girl swing. No, I actually kind of like this. Okay, so the upper Chaos. That, yeah. Chaos puts his hand into the floor and then a fountain appears and that uppercuts them into the air. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Air attack. Nah, I still like the Shadow Rocket. Nah, I still like the Gamma Fist. Chow Cannon. Nah, I still like both of these. Yeah. Okay, so, I guess next up we're gonna fight against Knuckles, so I'll equip the Knuckles combo already. Air power. I still very much like the Tornado. Okay, yeah, I think I will do this. Yeah, Chaos would, yeah, while melting, will just leave a puddle behind, and that puddle will end up, yeah, creating some tendrils and all that. Actually, I might as well just show Chaos's, question mark, ability, which, yeah, makes you drop 3 puddles instead of 1. And I think that should be good for now. So yeah, time to face Knuckles with the Knuckles combo. Looks like this place might be good for fighting. Alright. The first person to reach 10 KOs wins. I want you to hit me with all you got. All I got. Alright, fine. You asked for all I got, Knuckles.
Here I come!
Yeah, so now the first attack is now the stretching of Chaos instead of summoning cheese. Alright, yeah, so Chaos's dash is melting, so how does Emerl adapt from that? I mean, I guess. I mean, it still makes this attack of Rouge come out pretty easily. Actually, the big benefit of this is that while, well, I say melt, while rolling, you are invincible, in fact. So you can kind of maneuver around your opponent, so you can do the dash attack. Glorious indeed. Okay, but anyway.
Here I come.
Yeah, so after the cycle of first, second, and third attacks, then every character combo ends with something else. In Knuckles' case, it's an upper attack. Oh yeah, here's the upper. Yeah, here's the upper attack of Chaos. No. Yeah, the fountain thing. But yeah, in Knuckles' case, the character combo ends with his uppercut attack. With Chaos, it was his heavy attack, in fact. I think most of them, it does end with a heavy attack. But yeah, as you can see, there are some combos that are a little bit different. Like in Knuckles' case, it is an uppercut instead. Still, the character combo is so strong that most of the time the opponent is defeated before you even actually get to the final attack.
Here I come.
Not bad. You didn't get KO'd once. Just let me know if you ever want to test your strength. I'll be waiting. Alright then. Oh, actually, okay, technically, I guess you don't really get to fight everybody, because it turns out we don't fight against Tails. So, if you actually want to save up on Tails cards, you're gonna actually have to go through Shadow's story instead, so you can keep fighting Tails again and again. Okay, that makes you wonder, okay, then what's this here then? Shouldn't Tails be here? Well, we entered a virtual training, yes. So, Tails has found some kind of programming of Emerl, and in order to get more rare cards, and you get that by doing these virtual training things. So yeah, how it works is that, notice that, yeah, there's only one life on everybody. The moment
Recovery mode.
The moment you lose your one life, that's it. That's the end of the virtual training. But it is, in fact, multiple fights after one another. Well done. You're doing great. That's victory number 1. On to the next battle. Yeah, so you do actually have to get through this without dying. Is there a downside to the character combo besides making everything really easy? Not really. Okay, well, that's actually a good demonstration. Yeah, you are kind of stuck in the animation. So, if you are a little bit too careless with it, Gamma's explosion might actually kill you.
Recovery mode.
And to be fair, this is something that you get on the last story, so I wouldn't really say these would break the games from the start. You really have to get through the final story first before you can actually go to Sonic Team. Well done, you're doing great. That's victory number 2. On to the next battle. Alright. And I just realized I didn't actually switch over from Knuckles' character combo, but I mean, if it works, it works. But yeah, the other characters, they do get more lives the further we go on with this. But in your case, you only need to die once. If you die once, that's it. Your victory streak will end that way. Well done, you're doing great. That's victory number 3. On to the next battle. So yeah, as cheap as these character combos are, I would recommend actually using these, especially in this virtual training, because again, it only needs one accidental defeat somewhere, and there, you would have lost the entire thing. So,
Here I come. Initiating
oh boy. Yeah, there. Well, oh, that's too bad. Good luck next time. Should you ever feel like practicing your techniques, feel free to stop here. Yeah, so, yeah. If you actually do lose, all that effort is essentially for nothing, really. That makes it so that you don't get any cards whatsoever. You do have to actually get through the entire thing in order to get a rare card. In my case, I don't need to, because I already have all the cards, but yeah, that is something to consider. That if you actually want to get, like, the rarest cards, you'd actually keep going to Tails Lab and do the virtual training. And with that, that makes the combo cards very useful. So yeah, look up the codes. They are posted on websites like GameFAQs, for example. Just put in the codes and just use the combo cards. Anyway, we are facing off against Sonic, so... Oh no, that's the Sonic Drive. There you go. Hey Emerl, we can go at it as rough as you want here. You want to go around? Sure. Okay, as always, the first person to reach 10 KOs wins. Alright, it's showtime. Camera was a little bit high there.
What?
Yeah, I think Sonic's character combo is the only one that actually ends with one of his special moves instead of with a heavy attack. However, that does mean that if the opponent is equipped with a guard against shot attacks, they might be able to actually block the last attack. But again, most of the time you are going to beat them before you even get to that special attack in the first place. So it's not like it's going to matter much.
What?
I've yet to actually show the trap move of Chaos. Okay, I'll let Sonic beat me so I can show the trap. Yeah, so again, you melt, but I guess in Emerl's case you roll instead. Okay, so you Chaos would melt and leave behind one tendril on the ground, but with the question mark version of the attack, you leave behind 3 instead. Oh, you do have to move a certain distance for it to actually leave behind puddles.
What?
And there's the windmill again. I'd like to believe, yeah, okay. This windmill attack, every time I see it, I actually do see it more like the Tatsubaku Senpikaku of the Street Fighter games. He won't turn into a puddle, but he knows how to make him. That's true. I'd rather not question how he's making these puddles, but alright. Hey, not bad. You've gotten a lot stronger. We can fight here whenever you want. So, if you want to practice your techniques, just come here, okay? Yeah, you know what? Let's have Shadow as for last. Yeah, because there's a different character that we also did not get to have constant rematches with in Shadow Story, and that is Gamma, in fact. Yeah, you only get to fight Gamma, but you don't get to have the option to refight Gamma over and over. So this is where you would go if you actually want to get Gamma's cards. Analyzing environment. Commence with training program. Yes, sure. Condition. The first person to reach 10 KOs achieves victory. Battle mode initiating. Oh, I forgot to Oh, okay, hold on. Let me... I can initiate my training program here whenever you wish. Alright, thank you, Gamma. I don't know why you're suddenly so friendly here. Okay. Alright, yeah. So, Gamma's combo is kind of interesting. Because, instead of it being a loop of the first, second, and third attacks, it's actually a... Let's see. Yeah. It's actually a loop of this attack. This upper attack. So, yeah, it just loops around with this one instead. So that kind of makes it a little bit different, Gamma's combo ability. Thing is, I do feel like I will die because of Gamma a lot of times because of this move. Because I'm probably going to be stuck doing this and will not be able to actually get away from the explosions. But still, let's keep the pattern going. Come on. You're gonna... Oh, there you are.
Initiating recovery mode.
Oh! Actually, okay, there's some timing to it that I... Okay. Oh. Oh, dang. Okay, it does start off a bit slower than the others, so...
Initiating recovery mode.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I expected was going to happen.
Initiating recovery mode.
Okay, but it is possible to get away the moment the animation ends.
Initiating recovery mode.
Okay, my recommendation with this combo is actually to yeah, kind of run into the enemy while you use it.
Initiating
Because you do get to slide a little bit with it for a little bit. That might help in mediating the
recovery
the
mode.
slow start up there. There we go.
Initiating recovery mode. Initiating recovery mode. Initiating recovery mode.
Yeah, I guess Gamma's recovery mode thing is actually like the biggest threat of these combo attacks. Speaking of which, that's the style that you use if you want to have the explosion. Battle complete. You are victorious. I can initiate my training program here whenever you wish. Alright. So yeah. Time to face off against Rouge again. Hmm? Hey there, little robot. Looks like this place might be good for training. Want to try fighting me? No, hold on. Training's so boring, but if you ever need to train, just come back here. Yeah, let's keep reminding myself that I actually do have to switch over to the character card of Rouge. There we go. The rules are the same. The first person to reach 10 KOs wins. Hope you're ready. I think I'm ready. I think this ends with her uppercut attack. Nope. Oh no, still a heavy attack. Okay. You know, maybe they just decided to have Sonic's combo end with the shot attack. I think it's because otherwise his combo card would have looked a little bit too similar to Rouge's. Because both Sonic and Rouge end with a kind of breakdance-like attack. Also, I do like the look of this combo. It kind of feels like Chun-Li's kicks, I guess, from Street Fighter. I don't know if it's made like that on purpose. It's just the 3 attacks of Rouge happen to be kicks, I guess. So yeah, once you loop them all together, it just kind of looks like Chun-Li's kick move. Oh look, it's one of the 3 kicks that we keep doing. That was wonderful. You didn't get KO'd once. I'm quite impressed with you. Training's so boring, but if you ever need to train, just come back here. Alright. Okay, next up would be Amy. Hey, this place looks perfect for some boxer size. You want to work out with me, Emerl? Yeah, sure. The rules are the same as always. The first person to reach 10 KOs wins. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Boy, do you want to see some boxer sizing? Here's some boxer sizing. Well, it ends with the hammer, the upper attack, so at least it's something other than the boxing gloves. I didn't know Amy was taking Obi-Wan as a reference with her hello there. Maybe I taught him boxercising too. Well, maybe. Which, come to think of it, I guess you could also relate to Obi-Wan there. Teaching Anakin a little bit too much. Hello there, indeed. General Rose, you are a bold one. Alright. Wow, that was cool. You didn't even get hit a single time. I guess I didn't. Alright. This place is perfect for boxercising. Let's come back again. Alright. Okay, so, we're gonna face off against Cream. So, most of Cream's attacks involve Cheese the Chow. So, you would figure that the Cream combo would have like a barrage of cheese attacks. Well, funny thing about this one, Emerl, looks like we can practice here. You want to practice a little? Alright. Whoever reaches 10 KOs first wins, okay? Oh, but please don't hit me too hard, okay? Oh, please, Cream. We all know you're like the most powerful person out here. Okay, so, okay, that's a lot of pointing. So, that means that it's accompanied with Cheese the Chow, right? Actually, yeah, it's the Poke of Doom. Like, sure, Cheese appears at the end, but the entire combo is just poking the opponent to death. Beware this pointer finger. So many pokings. Pokes of doom, indeed. Oh, actually, come to think of it, yeah, I guess it ends with the Chow Tornado, which is also a special attack. So I guess Sonic's character combo is not the only one that ends with a special attack instead of a heavy or upper attack. Still, I just think this whole Poke of Doom is just such a funny way to represent Cream's abilities, I guess. Oh, look, it's one of those pokes. Oh, hello, long time no see. Yeah, hi, Minish Trap. Yeah, so I'm Kotaro the Robin. I am the official Sonic the Hedgehog representative of Humane Entertainment. So I'm kind of taking over for Humane Entertainment whenever we stream Sonic the Hedgehog games. So, yes, hello, Minish Trap. I lost. Emerl, you're so strong. If you ever want to practice, let's come here again. Alright then. Yes, hi, Minish Trap. Alright, so we're gonna face off against Shadow. That means that I think there's something special about Shadow's combo, because his ends with his heavy attack, but I think if that actually hits, you are able to follow up with it. Yeah, well, with the aim attack that the heavy attack usually does. Thing is, yeah, like I said, most of the time your opponent is already defeated before you actually reach the heavy attack at the end. So yeah. Yes, highs all around. This place looks perfect for battle. You want to go around? Sure. As always, he who reaches 10 KOs first wins. You best try your hardest, or else you'll get hurt. Alright? I guess, yeah. I did mention the donkey kick. Like, there's a lot of donkey kicks here, I guess. Cool music. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is usually the case with Sonic the Hedgehog games. Music tends to be something that's pretty good in every Sonic game. Donkey the kick, indeed. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I can actually properly show off the following up after the heavy attack. Unless I... maybe if I use it early enough and then Shadow walks into it, maybe then he would not be defeated. Oh no, I guess you can't follow it up with the... Yeah, I think I would have been able to follow up right there if it could. So yeah, I guess I misremembered that one then. Alright. Still, these character combo cards are so overpowered, it really doesn't matter that much. Oh. Okay, I think we have faced everyone. I will check all the character combo cards, see if we can... oh yeah, Shadow Run. Like I said, Shadow's Run is the second fastest ability. Actually, okay. I think, okay. Looks like you never got KO'd. We can fight here whenever you want. We should come back sometime. Okay, I think this would be a good time for me to actually show the whole thing with the running. Yeah, so like I said, Sonic's speed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whereas, Shadow's is 8. Yeah, Shadow is 1 speed more than Sonic, which the description, yeah, I think, let's see. Sonic's running skill, he has true blue Sonic, supersonic speed. Okay, and Shadow, it says Shadow's running skill. With help from his air shoes, he can run faster than Sonic. So yeah, that's, again, controversial thing here. Shadow is actually faster than Sonic in this game. But I keep saying, there is actually one running speed that's actually faster than even Shadow's, and that is, yeah, the ultimate running speed. Every ability, whereas dash, run, jump, and all that, they all have an alternate version, and it is impossible without cheating to actually equip all of them at the same time, because they all necessitate so many stars that you actually need more than 500 skill points in order to actually equip all of them. So yeah, that makes it impossible to actually equip, all the ultimate skills. But the ultimate skill is, by the way, also something that you can unlock through the training program of Tails. But yeah, so this is actually the real fastest running speed. And actually there's a lore reason why this would actually be faster than both Sonic and Shadow, which we'll get to pretty soon actually. But yeah, let's see. Ground power. Okay, so we've faced off against Sonic. Yes, we've faced off against Tails. No, we actually did not face off against Tails. Which actually makes it fair that I would use Tails combo in the final battle. Alright. Knuckles, we face off against Knuckles. We face off against Shadow, we face off against Rouge, Amy, Cream, Gamma, and Chaos. Yeah, okay, so I guess we should head towards the final battle then, with Tails combo, which, yeah, only makes sense when you really think about it. Okay, time to use Teleporter and... Oh, wait. What was this again? We'll be waiting at our usual spots if you want to practice some techniques beforehand. Right, okay, so that's just a reminder thing. But yeah, if you actually want to go to the final battles, you go to Death Egg here. Okay, first of all, Eggman, how did you get so huge? Like, that is quite a huge sprite for Eggman, really. Alright. Emerl, can you hear me? We're watching from a monitor over here. We can project our voices to your location, so we'll be cheering you on. Amy, Cream, Shadow, and Rouge should be here soon too. Hey Doctor, long time no see. Gizoid, looks like you've changed. From your new looks, I can tell you're not a war machine any longer. Yeah, that's right, my friends helped me. That is very good indeed. You can laugh all you want, I'm here to defeat you and bring this to an end. Let's see just how powerful you really are. It's time to test whether or not the legends of the Gizoid's strength are true. Okay, so I do have to admit, if you actually fight with Eggman just normally, like without these combo cards, I would say he's actually pretty difficult because he also explodes if he gets defeated, but it's like Gamma's explosion on steroids, really. But we do have these character combos now, so that makes things a little bit easier. So yeah, let's show off Tails' character combo. Oh. I would if I could. Ah, there we go. There. That explosion can easily defeat you or take you with him. But yeah, again, the character combo makes things a lot easier. Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I can explode too, Eggman. No, no. Okay, well, I did say it's final battles, as in multiple battles. Haha, is that all? I'm not even trying yet. Of course. Oh, no. Yeah, this is Eggman's biggest strength, really, is his range. Like, it's actually kind of difficult to actually hit him without being hit yourself because of those missiles. Which is why I don't feel bad about using these character combos against him. Oh. I say that, but might help if I actually hit him with it. There we go. Alright, where'd he go? There he is. Oh. I guess he was ready. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, ah, overshot. I wish Eggman was unlockable. He's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think it is actually possible to use a, stuff like Game Shark or something to actually use Eggman, in fact. If I... Call of Duty Fanta ad. Oh, you got an ad, okay. Huh. Interesting ad to get here. Okay, just 2 more lives left. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh well, at least that hit him. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't even equip the character combo there. That's not good. Well, at least... Ah, dang. Okay, now I can equip the... Oh, okay, well, that defeated him. All hail the recovery mode. Please, I beg you. Forgive me. Please have a heart. I swear I will never do this again. Sure. Question for the chat. What do you think about the gameplay elements of this game? You're not very cool, Eggman. See you later. Try not to do anything bad anymore, okay? If you're smart enough to build a huge battleship like this, I'm sure you can find other things to do. But I wanted to thank you for waking me up. Thanks to you, I've learned the true meaning of friendship. I'm not just a weapon. I'm a living being with a heart and a free will. Now! Launch Final Egg Blaster. Eggman, what are you doing? You're so soft. That's understandable, of course. You were raised by those little wimps. Their weakness will be the end of you. Haha, look, all the stars over there have been destroyed. How do you feel, Gizoid? That's actually kind of impressive that the Final Egg Blaster is able to destroy multiple stars, in fact. Are you ready to start capturing energy? What? No! Initiating data acquisition. I did like how that animation kind of makes it look like Emerl was trying to keep the third eye shut. But yeah, in the end, the third eye did open after all.
What?
Hey, Emerl! Oh no! No! Now I understand what's going on. The doctor planned this all along. Okay, I think someone actually looked up what this binary code is. I don't know. Well, you don't have to answer all these things, Ministrap. But yeah, all these binary codes. I think someone actually looked it up, and unfortunately, it's just nonsense. You would have figured it would have meant something, but no, it's just nonsense. Emerl? Emerl! Hey, Emerl! I shall all things and conquer all. Oh, there's still one little link you guys didn't know about. The Gizoid will create a new link if it encounters someone with overwhelming power. That is something that we actually learned from Gerald's journal, in fact. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have the journals there. Power overflowing. Can't hold it in. Can't hold it in. Sonic, Shadow, help. In such pain. Mom, it hurts. The pain. Emerl! Emerl! Hang in there, Emerl. Act tough like you always do. Come on. That's an order. Emerl! Oh, now, Gizoid. Establish a link with me. Huh? Come on, listen to me. What's happening? Launch Final Egg Blaster at Earth. What? Emerl, stop! No, he can't hear us. 1 minute before launch. Knock it off, Gizoid. If the Earth's gone, I won't be able to achieve world domination. Get out of the way. So yeah, little miscalculation of Eggman there. The master of Emerl is not Eggman, it's the final Egg Blaster, so yeah. Do you have Mecha Chameleon? I don't... I've never heard of that game. I'll look it up sometime. Womp womp indeed. Emerl! What's this? Oh, is that a Chaos Emerald? No, actually, because of the limited sprites, this is actually the Master Emerald. Well, Sonic says a Master Emerald, but there's only one Master Emerald, so yeah. Just chalk it up to another one of those translation errors things. Where'd this come from? I see. We can use this to stop the Chaos Emeralds from getting out of control. With the legendary power of the Master Emerald, we might be able to snap Emerl out of it. We've got to give it a shot. Sonic, the transporter is ready. Right, Tails did say it took some time to actually recharge it again to send someone else. So I guess time to send Sonic over there. Okay, it's on Steam. Cool. Yeah, we'll look it up then. I am no longer. You must go, Sonic. Shadow. Sonic, please. Sonic, Emerl. You've got to stop Emerl. Amy. Cream. Even though he's grown up, he's still pretty high maintenance. You better rescue him quickly. I still need to turn him into a master robot thief. Rouge. Knuckles. Okay, I'm off to rescue Emerl. Sonic, Emerl's counting on you. Turning on the warp transporter now. Hey Emerl, looking pretty good. That light. Can't see. Ugh. What? The Master Emerald. Broken into tiny little pieces. To be fair, it has happened multiple times at this point. I can't believe this. 30 seconds before final Egg Blaster is launched. This is the final voice of the last war machine. So begins the destruction of the Earth. A natural result of ignorant human desires and greed. Hey, you better deal with this situation in a more positive manner. I don't want to die. Are we all going to die? Sonic, can you hear me? Emerl has absorbed too much energy and has surpassed his limits. He's highly unstable right now. If you can inflict a great amount of damage on him, he'll put a stop to it. But Emerl will probably be destroyed. He won't be able to contain the energy that he's absorbed within his power, his body. Emerl, always causing trouble, even in the end. It's time for one final party. Okay, so I talked about the ultimate skills. Yeah, we are going to fight against Ultimate Emerl now, which is Emerl with his full power after getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Which technically means Sonic is now fighting against an equivalent of Super Sonic. Yeah, without being Super Sonic. So this is actually Sonic punching way above his class right now. So, yeah. But, yeah, Emerl now essentially has all the ultimate abilities equipped right now, which, as I mentioned before, is actually not possible as a player. As a player, it's actually, you don't have enough skill points, even at max, to actually equip all of them. So, yeah. Wish me luck against this fight. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, I'm already missing the combo abilities there. Okay.
Here I come!
Oh no.
Here I come! Here I come!
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this fight is crazy. I honestly can't believe I managed to beat it myself. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, but the advantage you do have is that you, despite how powerful Emerl is only on his own, which means that if you can just identify what he's not guarding against, you can just kind of loop your special attacks. Like now he's probably guarded against trap attacks. That means that your shot attack probably will hit him now. There we go. But that means that now he's probably going to switch over to shot attack being the thing he defends against. So that means your trap attack was probably going to hit him now. Just kind of have to keep the pressure on, I guess. Okay, beat him with trap attacks. He probably switched over to traps now. So, let's just hope I can beat him with the... Oh, boy. Oh, no. Okay. Woo, got him. Okay, just 2 more lives. Oh, he's blocking the shot attack. Okay. Okay. 1 more life left. Also, this is probably some Dragon Ball Z time thing right now, because, yeah, canonically, this fight should take 30 seconds right now. But, obviously, we've already gone past 30 seconds at this point. But, yeah, just imagine this is like the whole Frieza says Namak's gonna be destroyed in 5 minutes thing. Where is here? Who am I? Sonic, the pain. Shadow, dark. Am I going to die? Emerl! Sonic. Are you alright? Come on. Can you walk? Let's return to Earth. It's been fun. Thank you, Sonic. This is goodbye. I'm glad I got to see everyone one last time. Has Tails gotten stronger? I know he tried his hardest to protect me. Thank him for me. And Knuckles, we had so much fun. Even though he is too gullible, but he is such a good guy. So, Sonic, don't tease him too much, okay? And Mom, Cream, looks like this is goodbye. I don't want to go. I'll miss all of you. Shadow, should I be glad that I was born? Quit playing around. Don't get all serious on me now, Emerl. You think this is goodbye or something? Hey, come on, Emerl. Let's go play. Everyone is waiting for us back home. Tails, and even Shadow and Knuckles. Hey, I know. We can drag Knuckles into doing some stupid stuff again. We'll go home and well, we'll all laugh and have a good time. Right, Emerl? Emerl? Emerl has disappeared. I tear up every time with this. This was Gerald's final program. Should a weapon go out of control, the weapon will terminate itself. It is my desire to bring hope to humanity. I can't stand it. Emerl. Hey, don't cry, Cream. Sonic. Come on, don't cry. Emerl is right here. Yes, as part of the Emerald Charts. Someday, if this world finally knows true peace, if this world no longer needs weapons or wars, if we can make this world a truly peaceful place when we're older, if we can make a world where there's only laughter, do you think we'll be able to play with Emerl again?
Yeah!
Yeah, definitely. Boy, that's a dark ending after all that, isn't it? Professor Gerald's Journal 8. A heritage of the past I dug out, Gizoid, and the ultimate life form I created by my own hands, Shadow. I equip both weapons with heart. If all powers are not what is to be obtained for oneself, but what is to be born from hearts that yearn for someone, I believe all conflicts should cease to exist. Please, if there's anyone listening to my prayers, bring hope to humanity. Yeah, so it's a very sad ending after all that. And I think this shows the strength of the story. It's because of the whole slice of life thing that it really makes you feel and relate to Emerl. And then suddenly this shocker of an ending, really. It really makes the story very powerful, despite how simple it starts off as. And yeah, I very much love the story. Even if there are some quirks in it, I do love how they went so far from one extreme to the other, really. So yeah. Question for the chat, what do you think would improve this game? Okay, like, from a gameplay standpoint, I think they could have toned down with the amount of rematches. Like, just have one fight and then that's it. Sure, I think it's out of necessity that they did it so that you would have more chance to get cards. But in that case, have it so that you get 2 character cards at a time or something, you know? You essentially get the same result, really, and tone down on the amount of repetitiveness that way. But yeah, still, despite all that, love this story, and this ending, as sad as it is, I love how effective it is, despite how, yeah, how it really goes the other end of the extreme in terms of Sonic stories after it starts off so slice of life. Also, don't give repetitive cards. Yeah, that could help too. It, just make it so that you don't get the same cards that you already have, because there's really no reason to have multiples of the same cards in this game at all. You only just use one at a time anyway. So yeah, really no reason to get repeat cards in this game. Besides, I guess, to trade with another player, but it's yeah, still not necessary, really. Rest in peace, Emerl. It's still quite amazing how Emerl essentially is only in one game. And still in this one game, he's able to make such an impression on Sonic fans everywhere. Did you play Geometry Dash before? I have. It's fun. Just checking if there's anything else after this. No? Okay. So, I think I am going to switch over to just chatting right now. And as promised, I am now going to rate Sonic the Hedgehog himself. Because, yeah, the birthday stream should still be going, I think. Let's check. Hold on. Let's see if this thing works. Oh yeah, the stream should still be going. Okay, there it is. So yeah, we are... Oh, no, the target channel has disabled rates. Never mind, I guess, in that case, what I am going to do instead is I will, let's see, I will send the link to the Sonic channel, but I know that someone was, in fact, watching the stream, in fact, which is LT Thunder. So we are going to rate him instead. So yeah, it's kind of going from one stream to the other, but yeah, there we go. But with that, I will end this stream. So as Humane likes to end his streams, remember, if you strive to be better than enemies, be better for your friends, and be better than yourself. Take care and see ya. Happy birthday, Sonic the Hedgehog.